Of course, my microphone was muted. I had to do something wrong so that I could get my only mistake of the day out of the way. Good afternoon. It is great to see you. It is great that we're doing the latest episode of The Spotlight. Today is a very special day because we have three guests, not one, not two, but three guests. And for example, we're going to start today in a second with a guest that prompted me or two guests that prompted me to think, well, we've been talking about doing events only, but there are a number of product providers and service providers in Puerto Vallarta that may or may not necessarily have an event coming up, but we still want to learn more about what they're up to. So today we are going to have a mixture of event organizers and service providers, and I'm really excited about this. So oh my God, Lars, you're awake. My goodness, Lars is watching from the other side of the planet, and I'm so glad that you're here. Trust me, we'll go through this very quickly, Papi, so that you can go to sleep soon. I know that you instigated two of our guests today, so I'm extremely grateful that you're joining us. So let us get rid of all these formalities and let us just bring to the stage our very first guests. They had been digital nomads for some time. Then they came to Puerto Vallarta. They liked it here. They stayed and they have opened an alternative medicine practice. And we are going to find out all about what they do and what they bring to our community to make it better. And I am talking, of course, of Lam and Sean. And I hope I'm mentioning their names properly. Hello, guys.
Hello, hi everyone.
Okay, so let's get the names right. You are Lam and
Yes,
Sean.
I'm Sean Yun. Yeah,
So Yun,
Yun.
Yun. Okay,
Yun.
with the accent in the U. Okay, that's difficult for a Mexican mouth. But how are you?
Great. I'm very great. Good to see you all here.
It is
And
great to see
connect.
you. It is
Yeah.
great to see you here. Let me tell you what I know. I know that you settled here in town at Plaza Parota, and that you have a series of products and services that we're going to learn about. But tell me how you discovered Puerto Vallarta to begin with.
So one thing we need to do a little amendment that we're not digital nomads. We're just nomads, and we're both healers. And I'm a Chinese medicine doctor in profession, and my brother is a nurse in profession. And we have been traveling around the world between 2011 until around 2021. When the pandemic hit, and we kind of like need to find a place where we need to settle down, and at that time Mexico was open to us, so we got this opportunity to come to Puerto Vallarta, and it has been a very good decision in our life that this place has been providing us a lot of abundance and friendships and love and everything.
That is wonderful. So, what was it about Puerto Vallarta that made you think, okay, this could be a place where we can take our next step?
So we are both from Hong Kong, China. So in Chinese theory, a place with mountain and sea has a really good energy in feng shui. So here in Vallarta, we got both the mountain energy and the sea energy, and it has been really giving us a lot of things. Yeah.
So you decided you would come here and you opened a clinic. Had you had a clinic before in China or?
No. So I was working in a clinic like 15 years ago in the university clinic. But after 2, 3 years of working there, I start to realize that I want to go travel, and I packed my bags and I was doing my services around the world. And when we first came here, we were seeing clients at home. So we have a therapy room at home. And once we got more and more busy, and me and my brother's schedule got crashed, and then we said, yeah, it's time to look for a place to run a clinic and see our patient more professionally.
And you started this place in Plaza Parota. Let me put Plaza Parota on the screen so that people know where it is. Plaza Parota is located almost kitty corner from La Comer. In this, when did you open the place?
We opened last year, January 2023. Yeah.
And how's it going so far?
It has been going really well. Yeah. We are very blessed to be here.
Okay, so let's imagine, just so that we're on the same page, that we met at a party and all of a sudden I meet you and you tell me, or I ask you, so what is it that you do at your place? It's called Satisana, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And
Satisana.
what does that mean?
So sati in ancient Pali language means awareness and mindfulness, or to be mindful. And then sana in Spanish means to heal. And this word came together in one of my meditation course. And I find it really amazing that we need to be aware first and then we can heal. So we are
Excellent.
providing a lot of holistic medicine services, including acupuncture, cupping, many different kind of massages, Reiki, breath work, and yeah, many different things.
That is wonderful. I also see, based on some images that you sent me, that you Wednesday is a busy day for you. You have a meditation at 6 p.m. and then a men's circle at 7. Tell me a little bit about these weekly events, please.
So I started this meditation and men's circle last year, in about June, I remember. And the meditation is mostly about guiding through people to come back to their heart and to let go of the uh, life issues, the things that they have been worrying about in their life, and have a chance to connect with themselves and spend time for themselves, and eventually learning how to embody self-love in through the meditation. And for the men's circle, it's basically we gather together. As you know, men's have is a little more having difficulty to express themselves. So having a men's circle allows men to have a safe space to express their emotions, basically, and express how they feel in the past week. I always say that to them that healing already happens when you are being seen and when you are being heard. So it is not about getting advice or giving advice or whatever. We are just being present with each other, listening and sharing and expressing. And then healing already start happening naturally.
I know someone, just watching you talk and just watching you explain what you do. We have a friend in common, you know that. And I know that when I hear you speak, you sound so much like him. And I think that is absolutely wonderful. Let me ask you something important. We live in a bilingual destination. How do you manage your services with English speaking people or with Spanish speaking people? Is this a challenge for you?
So I've learned Spanish more than 20 years ago when I was studying in Hong Kong. so I can communicate with local people using my intermediate level of Spanish, and I can see as local people, yeah, asking them questions in Spanish, and I understand almost like 90%.
And for me, because I have not learned Spanish 20 years ago, I start learning Spanish when I arrived, and so my level is still like beginner levels, and I'm learning it poco a poco.
That's the best way to do it. What has been challenging for you starting a business venture in Mexico? What have been your biggest challenges since you opened your practice?
We are so lucky to have a manager before that was helping us to deal with all the legal issues, because all the paperwork, all the going to UMA all the time to give them this document and give them that, and so our manager was helping us a lot in doing that. So that was, we are really thankful for that. And another challenges was the mentality of Chinese medicine. It's not a majority here, so people are still. I really don't like the word alternative, because it's not really an alternative. Because Chinese medicine was there for like more than 4 or 5 thousand years, and but with the mentality of Mexican people having this Western medicine mindset, for them to learn about how we treat a disease or illnesses with different organ systems, and to treat the cause of their issues. It takes a little more time to explain them about yin yang theory, about five elements, about the spleen or the liver. The functions is a little different from the Western perspective. So yeah, I will always need to spend some more time to explain them.
Have you had any alternative? I'm going to use the word alternative uh, because I cannot think of a better word right now. But Mexico has, just as China has a millennial tradition of your own medicine, there are medical or healing procedures that have been very popular in Mexico and Mesoamerica that were in place before even the Spanish came to Mexico. And there's a lot of healing going on in Mexico that has nothing to do or little to do with Western medicine. Have you had any encounters with Mexican healers, or any interesting comparisons between your methods and the methods practiced by some of the Mexican healers?
Yeah, of course. Temazcal is a very local things here. So I go to Temazcal every Saturday and learn with my teacher. So I'm learning how to conduct a Temazcal, how to do the fire, do the prayers authentically, and more like in a healing way. So, and she also knows a lot about the local Mexican herbs. So it inspired me to, there's a herbal shop in Cinco de Diciembre called La Semilla. And I go there to buy a lot of different herbs, and I learn by myself. And sometimes I ask a few friends to give me some idea of how this herb works. So I make my own tinctures using local Mexican herbs.
Oh, wow. See, there's so much that, oh my goodness, I have so many questions, but oh my God, oh my God. Okay, let me focus. What do you say? It is unfortunate that north of our border, there seems to be very curious reactions right now against all things Chinese.
Mhm.
How do you manage this? Because I'm sure that there are a lot of people that are watching or that will watch that are open in their minds and their hearts to many things, others not so much. What kind of advice um, can you offer to, or how do you approach people that may have some preconceptions that are not really well founded?
I would say nowadays we focus on a lot of science, and science is based on the studies. So and nowadays there are university in Canada, in North America, or in China. They conduct a lot of studies about using acupuncture, using cupping therapies, and using different kinds of herbal medicines to treat basically like thousands of diseases, and they shows the effectiveness of the therapy and the medicine. So maybe if they have doubt, or they can just look up on Google and check about the study and see how it is effective compared to the Western medicine, so that they have more understanding about what Chinese medicine and how it works in their body.
I have a quick example. So recently, I have a patient who has been having insomnia for months, and she has tried many different things. She has tried many different
Bring
methods.
it on, bring it on. I want to hear this adventure.
So she came for just want to try acupuncture to see how it works, and because I do Chinese medicine consultations, feeling the pulse and seeing the tongue, and ask a lot of different questions about her lifestyle, so that I can make my own diagnosis in my mind to see what's the cause of this insomnia, because it could be heart energy deficient, or liver energy deficient, or kidney energy deficient. Yeah, many different differentiations. So, and after I make my diagnosis, then I put the needles according to my diagnosis, and she feel very relaxed in the sessions. And so she went home, and the next 2 days later she texted me saying that she has been sleeping very well the last 2 days, and still now after almost 2 weeks she came back once for a follow-up, but her sleeping has been very improved by just 2 sessions.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. I'm starting to look at some of the comments. Mariana says Lam and Sean are the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
And then Jody
Thank
Energy says, right.
you.
Let's see what else we have. Of course, our mutual friend is here, Lars, who says hi. Lars
Thank you.
says, I'm so excited about today. Lars, we are ready for you to come back home. And here's a question from my friend Mark. With all due respect, and not to throw shade, but why is Chinese medicine better than Western medicine? Do you treat the cause or just the symptoms?
So I'm not against Western medicine, and there's no which. I don't say which one is better than which one, because in China we actually have a department called integrative medicine. So the patient can go and receive both therapy at the same time, and which has been really good for them uh, to have the benefit of both traditional and the Western treatment. And I would say for acute injuries or something that need to be operated, then yeah, Western medicine is way better. I truly respect that. For chronic illnesses, then traditional medicine will not just mask the symptoms, but we are treating the cause, so it will not happen again. And that's the difference between the traditional medicine and the Western medicine.
Thank you for that, because I think that I'm sure that a lot of people would have a question like that. Before I talk or I ask you for details about your event, and before we give something away, because I know you told me that you wanted to give something away, what have we not talked about today that you think is really important for people to know about you guys and about your practice? Is there anything that you wish for everyone to know?
Mm,
And you don't have to, if you don't have anything, that means I'm giving you good questions.
I mean, if they are curious about Chinese medicine of any forms, they are just simply they can text us on the WhatsApp number, and we are just happy to do a little of consultation on the phone and give them a little bit of more confidence about what they are looking for.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm importing Chinese herbal medicine to Puerto Vallarta, so we can actually treat many things, many different illnesses, including like cold or stomach issues, or even gynecology issues, or respiratory issues. So people can, before they go to the pharmacy to just want to take a pill, they can actually come and try Chinese herbal medicine. That it's equally effective.
Excellent. I've been flashing your Facebook page and your website page on the screen. And now I want to show that you actually have an event coming up. This is on June 27 from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Uh, Live event, invitation, wellness, social networking. Tell us a little bit about this.
So this is the first time of the Wellness and Light event that Satisana, me, and Sean, we are cooperating with a friend we just know. It's called Bodhi and Bob. They are Canadians from the uh, entrepreneur fit and sanctum circle, and they have been organizing this gathering in Canada and also in Playa de Carmen. It's basically about gathering spiritual people or people who is more into health and wellness, just to gather together and exchange information and yeah, helping each other in a way. And the event is our first time to launch it, so we are very excited. And it is free of charge. They just need to RSVP on the website, and so and people who has their product or they would like to promote, if it's related to health, they are welcome to come to share.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I'm very grateful for your time, your generosity, your information. I will definitely be stopping by. Now, let's talk about the getaway. Oh, actually, there's another question here. As long as I have you, Joe Willis asks, for Eastern herbs, where do you get them imported from, or do you grow the medicines here?
No, I imported from Hong Kong and Taiwan. So it's a already made herbal powder. So it's in bottled form. So people can just add warm water and dissolve the powder and drink it like a tea. So actually in Hong Kong, we're already using it for the last 20 years. So they save time for people to boil and to cook the herbs.
Excellent. I am putting some beautiful comments for you guys on the screen. Cat Bay says, I sleep like a baby now. Uh, Jody says, as a patient, I can see that they're true healers, very compassionate. You guys have great fans out there. I'm happy for you. I'm so grateful for what Sean and Lam have done for me. They are amazing humans, says
Thank you.
Lars.
Thank
This
you.
is all beautiful. Now, before I let you go, because we have other guests here, I wish we had more time to talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. Well, we can do this again. Please know that whenever you want to come back to the spotlight, please feel free to do so. Before I let you go, you mentioned a getaway. Talk to me about it.
Mhm.
So we would like to give like a 20-minute, 30 minutes session of acupuncture. Who is the lucky one who is going to get it? And so the person does not necessarily need to have an injury or things to receive an acupuncture, because it will be very good for alignment as well, for any organs that is misaligned. So it will help to promote wellness in the body as well if the person does not have any complaint.
Excellent. Well, this is how we're going to work this. If any, you said 20 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes. Okay. So we have a 30-minute acupuncture session to give away. How about we use the word therapy, because I'm sure that a lot of people will know that word. If you are interested in a courtesy acupuncture session at Satisana, please write the word therapy in your comment, and we will do a drawing. I'm going to see how many people write the word. I see there's at least 2 people. We're going to give it a couple of other minutes. But before we do our giveaway, I want to once again thank you, guys. Lam and Sean, please remember you are always welcome here at the Spotlight whenever you want to inform people about what you're doing. And I see that there are a number of people interested in this. So I'm going to give it some 30 seconds before we do the drawing. My goodness, look at this. I think it's wonderful.
Thank you, Paco.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Okay, so going once, going twice. Let's see what we have here. We have 14 people, and we're going
Wow.
to do a quick drawing just to see who gets a free courtesy acupuncture session at Satisana. And the winner is Kelly Morton. Bravo.
Congratulations, Kelly.
Congratulations.
Bravo. Kelly, please, I will be sharing all the contact information tomorrow so that you can get directly in touch with Lam and Sean, and you can claim your gift. I don't know if you are in town or not, but I am sure that you'll be able to negotiate this directly with Lam and Sean. Guys, thank you so much for joining me here. It's been a pleasure to see you. I look forward to meeting you in person, and thank you for bringing wellness to our community.
Thank you,
for
Paco.
sharing.
Thank you, everyone. We love you.
I'll see you soon.
Love you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that was our first adventure today. Yay. Let me very quickly clear. Thank you. See, maybe I need acupuncture for my nose. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something about it. But now, a friend, an amazing friend that I met at her bar. Her bar is called The Office. I will never forget when I walked into the office for the first time, and some people recognized me, and finally she comes to me and she says, like, who are you? Which was really fun. Of course, I'm talking about Rihanna, who is joining me with Lorenzo. And here you are, guys. Hello.
Hi. Hi, Paco. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. It's so good to see you guys. How are things going?
Things are busy. Things are busy here. This is Chris Sorensen, our partner here at El Rey.
El Rey is the new venue. Please tell us about this new venture.
Well, this is Mama. They wanted to own a kitchen and be in charge of food and on top of the hospitality we offer down at the office. That I know you know. You may or may not have spent a couple of evenings down there. We won't tell on you. But yeah, so tell everybody about how that happened.
About opening here.
Yeah.
It was really kind of an unexpected opportunity. The space opened up. We had the right partner with us, and it just started coming together. So I guess that's when you know it's a good plan, because it all just happens kind of organically. So we came up with the name El Rey and kind of jumped in feet first, and it's been going incredibly well. We have an amazing staff here. We have really great cocktails, a really great mixology program. So it's just been fantastic.
Let me get my facts straight. You are going to continue to operate the office, and the office will continue to be the most fabulous cocktail destination. No, I shouldn't say that because somebody's going to get on my case. How about a fabulous cocktail destination in Versailles? But in addition to that, you are going to operate El Rey Lounge. Is that correct?
What?
Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna continue to operate both. Rihanna's gonna be kind of taking the forward process down here with the food, and Chris and I are gonna try to handle a lot of the floor and beverage. Rihanna, did the design and a lot of the creative on the cocktail creation at the office. She did so here with our grand opening cocktails at El Rey, which, by the way, Paco, thanks for the heads up. We fixed the vanity. It's now Facebook is now at El Rey Lounge PV. So that's been taken care of. And we also are posting an event. Our grand opening, is this coming Saturday night, which is going to be huge. We have a mariachi band firing up at 8 p.m. and they're going to play for about 45 minutes or an hour out on the front patio to welcome everyone. And then we have a DJ spinning from 9 till about midnight. And we've got photogs, we've got some special guest appearances. So everybody should definitely make plans to be here. We're going to open our normal hours on Saturday, so which are going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 4 p.m. till midnight or 1. And so we will do doors open at 4 p.m., but the big events start about 8 p.m. I would encourage people to get here early if you want a seat, because while we do have abundantly more space than the office, which is not hard to do, your closet sometimes does, we expect a sold out place. We've got 2 patios. For those people that don't know, we're at 200 Vienna here in Versailles, right next to restaurant Homoon. And so this was the former Masame restaurant. And we took a trespass from those ladies, great friends, a few months ago, did a complete remodelation of the entire restaurant. Rihanna put her touches, much like the office. So we think it's one of the more beautiful locations here in our beautiful community of Versailles. And yeah, Saturday night, we're really looking for a big crowd. We're doing some soft opening this week. I know, I think you're going to make an appearance tomorrow. And we do want to go ahead and invite the public Friday night. If people are just dying to kick the doors down, come on in tomorrow after 6 p.m. And we'll try to make some room for you if you want to come get a sneak peek at El Rey Lounge.
So I've been showing this. I snatched this video from your Facebook page, and it looks like downstairs is a bar. Is the restaurant upstairs?
So everything is downstairs. The upstairs is the kitchen and workspace. So everything you see is all eating and drinking space. So all that staff coming down, really great bar staff and floor staff that are cross-trained, both as cocktail and meseros, meseras. we're a tapas bar. Okay, so we're firing up our soft open with 10 different tapas. They're all going to be at a 200 peso price point. We're doing a promotion for our opening, so that you can kind of try a mix. The idea is come with your friends and share plates, share cocktails, share the experience. So we're going to do a 6 for 5. So if that 200 a piece, obviously, if you bought 6 of them, that'd be 1,200 pesos. If you want to try 6 of them, we give you all 6 at the price for 5. So for 1,000 pesos, you can get 6 shareable plates. Really interesting food concepts that my wife has put together that I think are really delicious. I think people are going to enjoy. And then we've got about 10 different options for the El Rey cocktail list for the opening. They're all kind of got cute names that are inspire royalty. The King's Blood and the Lion's Mane and
Gilded Mango,
Gilded
Cherry
Mango.
Crush.
Yeah, so it's a fun concept. It's very it feels very high end. It feels very kitschy and whimsical. We're not pretentious. We're all here to have fun, and we want it to be comfortable in that vein, just so everybody's aware, because it's hot in PV. There's a lot of air conditioning in here, so come on inside.
Well, I am looking for. I've enjoyed the office before. It's a gorgeous space, and just looking at that video that we just showed, it looks a lot like a bigger sister to the office. So, nods to you. I understand, because I checked your Facebook feed, Lorenzo, a few weeks ago, and I noticed that you went on a big shopping trip to Tonalá in Guadalajara. Did you end up finding a lot of things over there? Did you have a good time?
First of all, we had a great time. We spent like 3 days in Tonalá, and we made some really nice connections. So if anybody needs any help in that vein, that was what the office was all started about, was just kind of community of people coming together that are living here. Because when you move here, Paco, that's why people listen to you, because we don't know where to go to the grocery store. We don't know how to get a bank account. We don't know anything. And so sourcing, equipment, sourcing furniture, sourcing information for all those things is highly relevant. So that's kind of one thing we've always tried to do at the office, is just be a neighborhood hub for other expats and other people who are moving to the neighborhood. And now with all the condominium development, we have so many new neighbors. And so to your point, I got sidetracked a bit there, but yes, we found a lot. I think 90% of everything that's in here was sourced in Guadalajara, Tonalá, Paki, and the area. And so, that's it's all kind of interesting stuff, and it's all been custom made. And so it's really pretty. I can't wait for you to see it.
Let me ask a loaded question, but don't be afraid. Just in the last 12 months, Versalles has gone insane when it comes to eateries, and also there's a few more bars out and about nowadays. What would you tell someone that is wondering, well, why should I go to this particular lounge? Why should I go to El Rey?
So the thing that would make us different than a lot of places here is we're not serving a full meal style menu. What it is shareable bites. So it's enough food on one plate for one person to feel satisfied. It's enough to share, and it's enough if you both want to have a meal, you guys could try a little of this, try a little of that. And I think that's pretty unique. One of my personal tastes is I want to have a small bite of everything. I want to try a little bit of this. I want to share that with my friend. And that's the whole idea behind the food menu. With the cocktails here, they're very original. They are a lot of twists on classics, things that you can't find in other places, very creative. And one of the things that we're going to be doing is we encourage our guests to keep in touch with us and vote on the top 3 favorite foods and top 3 favorite cocktails. Every month, they'll change. So the next month, the top 3 will stay, and then 3 new ones will be introduced. So this allows us to use seasonal fruit, like the lychees are coming in. So we're going to be doing some lychee style cocktails and food. our chef gets an opportunity to be very creative and keep being inspired by different things. Same with our mixologist. So I think those things alone make us stand out and create a unique experience.
Karen Miller, one of our viewers, is asking, what are a couple of your menu selections?
We're doing an American style shrimp cocktail.
Which we call the gringo shrimp cocktail, right? Because it's served cold, right?
We have your sweet and spicy meatballs that are like the cocktail meatballs that you would get when you go to like the family Thanksgivings. We're doing little tiny mini baked potatoes. We've got serrano ham wrapped asparagus that's served with our candied bacon twists. So those are a few things that have been the most popular right now.
Excellent. And I understand you would like to offer a giveaway today?
We do. We've got one of our El Rey shirts. This is the first edition. There it is, Lounge.
Wow. That is awesome.
You want to give that away? Somebody can stop by here this evening, tomorrow, anytime after 4 o'clock, and pick it up. And who knows, we might even buy them a cocktail.
Oh, that sounds lovely. And for those people that don't win the T-shirt, do you also have the option to buy them at?
So we've increased our merch incredibly. That was one of the things that we sourced there as well. We have a new partner out of Morelia, Mexico, who's making us coffee mugs, stickers, keychains, hats, T-shirts. We've kind of got a nice variety to start with at the grand opening, and so you'll be able to, people visiting Puerto Vallarta love to get the swag that says Puerto Vallarta, and Chris was kind of in lead on that. So we'll have plenty of good merch available for purchase. And we'll have that available. Most of it's available now, but we have some more of it coming in before the weekend. So yes, and we'll probably be doing some giveaways on the inauguration Saturday night as well. So people showing up for that can expect some freebie stuff going on throughout the night.
Excellent. Am I missing anything? Is there anything that I forgot to bring up, or something that you want to mention, something that you want to make sure that people take away with them?
Well, we're just really excited about the new venue here. We want to serve the people in Versailles and all of Vallarta. I think we hit it on the head here, and we're just excited and ready to go on Saturday.
I'm looking forward to it very much. How about we give away this shirt?
Sure.
Okay, so anyone that writes the word shirt will be eligible to a beautiful, black, fabulous T-shirt from El Rey Lounge PV. And I wish I could participate on the giveaway, but I can't. Maybe I'll just buy one for myself. I see a couple of takers. Oh, check it out. I love it. And I know that Raíces Chocolateria is waiting on the wings. I am so grateful they've been patient. We never had 3 guests before, so this is really, really exciting. And Joe Willis says that, oh my goodness, you are so right. Joe says that this would be a great place for coffee and headlines get-togethers. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. So a number of people have said they want a shirt. Even Lamb and Sean that are still watching, they want a shirt. So I think we can go ahead and make this happen. Let's see. Shirt is there. And we have 5 people that want a shirt. 6 people that want a shirt. Going once, going twice. Bam. Let's do this. And the shirt goes to Michael Salvaggio. Yay.
Hey, Mike.
Yay. Okay, Michael, you are going to be the proud owner of a El Rey Lounge shirt. I am excited for you, and I'll make sure that you have what you need to contact them directly. As for me, I am so excited. Well, first of all, I'm grateful that you guys took the time to spend time with us here today. And I'm very much looking forward to the soft opening tomorrow. Of course, I'll be bringing my equipment because for those people that don't know, uh, Sean and Rihanna very, very generously pursued a business walk around, which gives coffee and headline support. It gives me the opportunity to show my photos and videos of your new space. So I'm looking forward to bringing my kit tomorrow and shooting some video and some photographs for you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. We look forward to having you.
I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being with us, and much success on the big event on Saturday.
Thanks, Paco.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3. I am so excited now to bring to the stage a new chocolate maker here in Puerto Vallarta, and they do more things than just make chocolate. In fact, they will send chills down your spine, and I will let our new friends from Raíces Chocolatería explain what I just said. Hi.
Hi, Paco.
How's it going?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Please remind everyone of your name, please.
My name's Eduardo Nava, and my wife also is part of this project, and her name is Laura, but she's currently in a class.
A class? What kind of class?
She's learning different songs in Nahuatl. She's going to be participating in a moon dance this year.
Oh, wow. Where do you go? Now I'm curious. Where do you go to learn Nahuatl songs in Puerto Vallarta? How fascinating.
Yeah, it's actually a national group. So I believe her teacher is from Mexico City. So you can sign up online and be part of their classes, which they have every Wednesday at 4:00.
Wow, Wednesday seems to be the day because we're here and Lam and Sean have things going on Wednesdays. Wednesday is a great day. I love Wednesday. So you're about to have your 1-year anniversary. Tell me, first of all, how did you get to Puerto Vallarta to begin with? Where are you from?
I'm from Puebla, Mexico. I came to Puerto Vallarta about 8 years ago.
And what was it that brought you to Puerto Vallarta?
So originally, I'm a guide in excursions. So I used to do a lot of hiking and camping trips. When I first came to Vallarta and just saw all the mountains and nature surrounding it, I just thought it was an adult playground. So that was primarily what brought me to stay here.
That is wonderful. Were you married then, or were you? Did you meet your wife here?
I was not married then. I met my wife here about 5 years ago. Actually, she wanted to take a tour with me, and it's actually been the longest tour I've been on. I've taken people on.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations. So how did you make the transition from being a tour guide to chocolate?
So I've been very passionate over history and culture, also nutrition. And when I first came to Puerto Vallarta, one of the places that opened up was the Chocolate Museum. So I first went in there, got to meet Marilyn and Jens, the owners there. And I got the opportunity to work there for about a year. And that started all my curiosity with the world of cacao, seeing all these different uses by a lot of pre-Hispanic cultures. And just that's what really sparked that interest in cacao.
How did you come about the idea to launch the business then? So you now have all this knowledge. Is the Chocolate Museum still open? Are they upset that you have your own shop? Do you guys get along? Tell me all the dirt.
Yeah, so after working there for about a year, I knew that I wanted to go a little more deeper and try to get people to see not just the chocolate part of cacao, but also why the name raíces, which means roots. So I wanted them to get to know the roots of cacao. So chocolate bars have been around for approximately 176 years in history, but cacao has been around as food, medicine, and drinks for thousands of years. So I always say that chocolate is my hook to get people inside. And once they're here, we like for people to get to know cacao a little deeper through different products that we do, like mole, waffles, more than 15 different drinks made with cacao. And yeah,
So not only are you selling and making the chocolates, you're also offering food and other things.
yes, that's we do things from even salsas, marmalades, like I said, different types of drinks. Some with chile, some with different flours. A lot of recipes have been around for thousands of years too. A lot of pre-Hispanic drinks. That in Mexico we still have approximately 40 different drinks that have been around for many many years. So, knowing that Puerto Vallarta is a tourist town, one of my visions was to have people be able to come in and say, "Oh, wow, you have tascalate. Maybe if you're from Chiapas, you haven't seen this drink, and here you have access to it." Or tejate if you're from Oaxaca, um, and black atole if you're from Michoacan, pozol if you're from Tabasco. So it was also kind of with that idea to have people access these drinks that they might be familiar with from their hometowns.
I love it. And you also do something that I have to say this. I laugh so hard. And you know where I'm going. When my dear friend Larcito first told me, well, I cannot get together this Sunday because I'm going on an ice bath. I told them, what are you talking about? And oh, there he is. Speak of the devil. Larcito, who is now in Europe, says, I can't wait to come home to get their cacao after the ice bath. Laura and Eduardo are also a gift for Puerto Vallarta. And I need to show this poster of yours. It says Self Care Sunday. And there is a photograph. I think it might be you
Yes, that's right.
sitting in an ice bath. So Self Care Sunday has the most eclectic combination of mole chilaquiles, which sound delicious, and chocolate, which I adore. I'm not so crazy about the ice bath, but how did this? I love it. How did this come about?
So I first came in contact with the Wim Hof method, somebody that brought this practice to the West many years ago, about 5 years ago, going through a very low point of my life, and going through the breathing techniques really helped me get through this phase. And it went hand to hand with ice bath, but at this time it wasn't as easy to access ice baths. Last year, I was able to try an ice bath for the first time and was able to see through my own experience just the benefits, how it made me feel at a physical, mental, and emotional level. And that actually, that same day, I ordered a tub on Mercado Libre. I brought it home and I texted friends just saying, this Sunday, we're doing ice baths. It's just donations. Just come on over. And I just wanted people to be able to access and try this therapy. Really quickly after people come out of the ice, or we're primarily a chocolate shop, people would say, hey, can you give me a hot chocolate after the ice? So then this idea came about of, wow, we can actually combine these two things because they're opposite in that way, as far as one being hot, one being cold, but they're also very similar in the effects in the cardiovascular system, in the way that it improves our heart function, and also gives us that euphoria and dopamine boost So we saw that they went very well together, and it was something that really just came about very natural.
I think that is wonderful. So you are getting close to celebrating your 1 year anniversary. You have an event coming up. Let me put that up on the screen. There it is. You're going to have your anniversary on Sunday, June 16th, this Sunday.
Yes.
And you're open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's going to be breath work, ice bath, chocolate, food. That sounds absolutely wonderful.
Yes, we're very excited, very grateful for the whole community that has been part of this journey. For us to also be part of other people's healing journey has been very a huge privilege for us. And also as a way to give back, we're actually we're going to be doing a silent disco cacao static dance.
Wow.
That's going to go on from 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It's free. It's something that we want to give back. We just had our friend Memo from Vallarta 101
Oh, yes.
come by yesterday, bring the headphones over, and we tried them out, tested them. We had some, we were dancing, had a lot of fun with it. So we're really excited for this Sunday to also be able to offer that. Aside from the ice baths, the chef Cynthia is going to be doing a special menu, which is going to be a pulled pork sandwich, plant-based, made from jackfruit and mushrooms, and also a fresh French onion dip soup. So she's going to be also in the kitchen doing something special. And also, obviously, all the cacao drinks will be available on Sunday.
I think that is absolutely wonderful. I have your Facebook page on the screen for people to learn more about how to connect with you. And I'm seeing from your flyer that you are located in Colonia Lázaro Cárdenas on Prolongación, Brazil. That must be somewhere close to Soriana, behind it, maybe in front of it.
Yes, it's in front of it. It's really close to the OXXO that's on Libramiento and Francisco Villa. So we're in the neighborhood in between Versalles and Cinco de Diciembre, because sometimes people hear Lázaro Cárdenas and they think more of the romantic zone streets. But it's the neighborhood Lázaro Cárdenas.
Excellent. I am seeing some interesting questions and comments. First of all, Mark Jennings, who's a friend of mine, says, you don't remember me, but we met you at the Choco Museo. You rocked it. We will definitely stop by your new place. That sounds absolutely wonderful. And then there's a question here. How long does one stay in the ice bath?
That's a good question. So when it's your first time, more important than how long you stay in the ice bath is being able to calm yourself inside of the ice bath. So through different breathing techniques, it's when cortisol levels will drop and the body will start to have all these different effects in different systems. With even just 2 minutes of ice exposure, you're going to get the majority of all the health benefits. Anything about more than 2 minutes, you're practicing a lot of patience, awareness into your breath. But really, just with 2 minutes inside of the ice bath, you have all the health benefits.
Excellent. There's another question here from Joe Willis, who asks, are there ice baths for 2 people? Or how many tubs do you have?
We have 2 tubs. Each tub is 400 liters. So we have had, my wife and I actually have done both of us in 1 tub. So if people want to do that, they can. But at all times, there's 2 people going in at the same time.
Excellent. Is there anything that we haven't touched base on that you want to share with everyone? Because I want to make sure that people have ways to connect with you, because everything you're doing sounds absolutely wonderful.
Thank you, Paco. So we recently just started opening up from Tuesday to Fridays from 9 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock p.m. We're a bean to bar chocolate shop. meaning that we make chocolate from the seed all the way to the chocolate bar. During the week, we're making chocolate so people can come in and have a drink, or just simply come by and say hi and see how chocolate is made. Uh,
Mhm.
Chocolate takes approximately 3 days to make. So while they come in, they can see part of that process, maybe get to see the last part. When we're finally molding it, they'll be able to try it then. But we also do tasting, so you can try the different varieties of chocolates that we have with different ingredients, different percentages. Um, and yeah, you can come out and just learn a little bit about cacao. We also have different books where you can get more information about history, different health benefits, and other information about cacao.
This is such a nice comment I'm putting on the screen from Lam and Sean. They say Raíces create such a great wellness community that gathers crazy people like us that we don't feel alone. I love that. I love that. And I love having you here. I am so glad that you reached out to me. And I want to thank Lars because I have learned that Larsito is the one that instigated this connection. And I want to invite you to find yourself at home here at the Spotlight. Or I know you've been watching Coffee and Headlines as well. If you have anything you wish to share, any news, any event, please know that we are here to create connections.
Thank you very much, Paco. And also, we wanted to do raffle out a chocolate bar.
Oh, yes.
So yes, that is something that we wanted to do for your
We have a
audience.
giveaway.
And thank
Yes.
you for this invitation.
Well, let me set that up very quickly. How about we do a giveaway of a chocolate bar for anyone that writes the word chocolate on the screen? And you will be able to get this wonderful little treat. Once again, I wish I could participate, but I'm just hosting. I cannot write words on. Actually, I can come. I wonder. I've never done that before. Do you mind if I do this? Maybe I'll win the chocolate.
And don't
Sure,
worry,
why not?
Paco, I have a bar specially made for you.
No, that's okay. I just want to try the system. I don't even know if it'll consider me, but I see a lot of people say writing the word chocolate. I love it. I always feel bad asking people to give away because I know how much we all struggle to keep our businesses floating. So I'm always grateful to those of you that are willing and able to share a little goodie because that makes everybody excited. And I'm so grateful that you are here, and hopefully more and more people will learn about the Spotlight as a good vehicle to share new products and services in the Bay. I see we have 18 entries, so let's run this and see who gets the chocolate. Da 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 da. Oh, I was considered. I love it. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We are going to do that again. We are going to do that again. No, that is not fair. Let's draw again. That is so funny. No, 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 no. That's not the way it works. Now we know that the system will include me. No, 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 no. That's not right. No way. Oh, I wish I could take it back. No, 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 no. Rene Biondo. Okay, see that's a lot better. And it's funny because Rene just wrote, "You can win, Paco," but now the winner is you, Rene. I love it. This is so awesome. Are we forgetting anything?
No, Paco, it was very. I think it was everything we wanted to say.
Well, once again, I want to thank you for being here with us. And I want to thank Lam and Sean for joining us. I want to thank Lorenzo and Rihanna for joining us today. It was a lot of fun. I love the opportunity to participate in these connections. They're nurturing to me, and I hope that the more we all endeavor to create nurturing connections, the more we will feel fulfilled. There you go. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will be stopping by the shop at some point in the near future. And if all goes well, I'll stop by on Sunday for your celebration.
Thank you, Paco. We'll be happy to see you here.
Thank you very much. And that, my friends, was today's connection here at the Spotlight. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to play Lily Tomlin and play switchboard and create these connections. Please continue to help spreading the good word that we're doing this just because it feels right to do it. As I've mentioned before, we're not only working or looking for people that have upcoming events, but just people that are doing fun and interesting things around the Bay. Please don't hesitate to connect. And also remember that, yours truly is not making any profit. I'm not doing this for profit, at least not right now. Hopefully at some point we'll have enough viewers to put this through the YouTube algorithm and make a couple of extra pesos. But for the time being, I just love the opportunity and the privilege of creating connections. We'll be back next week. And for those of you that watch Coffee and Headlines, we'll be back tomorrow morning as usual. So have a great day. Spread positive energy wherever you go. And I will connect with you sometime soon. Ciao.